Hi everyone. Now let's talk today about the collapsed Black Sea Grain Initiativ, where now Russia has said that they will treat every ship passing from that area as a military target. So much of halla is going on in international press and media, especially the Western one, vis-a-vis the poor African countries that they are now going to starve to death. But let's check facts versus propaganda. Now if you look at Ukraine, yes, Ukraine is a big producer of grain. It has got very fertile lands, but do you know that it is not even the fifth largest exporter of grain to these poor African nations? Rather, it is the largest and biggest grain exporter to high income countries like that of Italy, Netherlands and Spain, as well as to mid income countries like that of China, like that of Turkey. But Mr. Zelensky, he called the Ethiopian leader and told him that because of this grain deal, now don't expect that we are going to ship you the grain. Now there are some facts according to the UN statistics. Uh, if you look at the percentage of Ukrainian grain, 47% of it has gone to high income countries, which include Spain, Italy, and the Netherlands. 26% of their grain gone to Turkey and China, which are definitely mid income countries, and 27% has gone to African countries like Kenya, Egypt, Sudan, etc. Yes, to the World Food Program (WFP). If you talk about them in 2022, they received something around 40% of their grain from the country of Ukraine. But it is a UN body, so definitely there must be Western interests in order to support Ukraine. They must have got some more grain from Ukraine in order to financially support the country, and they should support it because definitely there are humanitarian needs in Ukraine as well. Now if you look at the major exporter countries to the continent of Africa, which is too much in picture and news right now, if you go to the statistics of 2020, it was Russia which supplied 32.6% of continent's wheat imports. France in 2020 supplied 21.3% of wheat exports to these countries. Argentina, it supplied 19.5% of continent's corn exports. Then Brazil, it supplied 16.4% of continent's corn imports, and India, it supplied 17.7% of the rice the African countries were in need of. Plus Russia has also said that to the poorest of these countries they will be giving free of cost grain. So there are some things that which is propaganda, there are some things which is fact. Yes, the prices will definitely increase of grain, because in the same amount of dollars now you will have less amount of grain, because the grain which was coming from Ukraine, you may not get it even for some more years, even if there is a grain deal. Why I am saying that? Because now Russia has started attacking the ports, and I was saying this thing even in winters that let the spring come and Russia will start targeting the ports of Ukraine. So it's not that easy. Like if you talk about the Kerch bridge, which Ukrainians destroyed, not fully, but they did destroy it via drone. If you talk about those bridges and infrastructure like that, they may be online in a few weeks time, but port is something very complicated. It take years together if destroyed. So I think now the ports and agricultural product, most of the agricultural product of Ukraine will be all offline for the rest of the world for foreseeable future. Thank you.